Cesar, line number 2.
Yes, sir. First off, Texas has a contract with a corporation to run our jails, and part of that contract is a minimum number of inmates, or else the state is fined. And, we need to get away from that, because I bet there will be a lot less criminal if, there's no incentive to incarcerate them. And that's one of the problems with the criminal justice system is incarceration has been corporatized.
Cesar, let me tell you something, my brother. First of all, you nailed it on the jails, right? I don't know if it's a penalty they pay, just that they have a minimum amount that they contract for, because the way the corporations see it is, for us to be profitable, we have to have X amount of beds being paid for. It's like having a hotel. Every hotel has a number that says we can be profitable at 70% fill rate or something like that. So the jail system is just kept like a hotel, right? And that hotel has to be filled. Whenever you privatize the commons, whenever you privatize, look, the corporations are not doing anything wrong, Cesar. Nothing wrong. Their goal is to maximize profits for their shareholders and to maximize executive bonuses, etc. That's the job of a private corporation. No, but wait, let me finish. That's a job. You're correct, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's the job of a private corporation. It is the reason why a private corporation should never, ever, ever be in certain parts of our social being. They should not be in jails. They should not be in healthcare. Things where we should only be dependent on what needs occur and not generating a need. For a corporation who is in the jail system to be profitable, they have to generate a need. And when that need goes down, meaning if the crime rate goes down, they are out of business. So what do? They need criminals. In the healthcare system, it depends on sick people. Do we want to be able for people to be less sick? No, we need sick people to make a profit. Therefore, the private sector model doesn't work in healthcare. It doesn't work in jails. But they won't tell you that, and they don't want you to think about these things logically. Why? Because if you think about it logically, then they can't do the things necessary for them to make profit, which is what their job is. But what that means is at your cost. And that is where in these programs that we have here where people can freely think, that's what we do. Cesar, anything else you want to say?
I wholeheartedly concur with everything you said, because I don't understand, and I don't think anyone will ever explain it because they don't want it known. When it comes to a corporation, they'll chip away at the foundation while enhancing the root.
Exactly.
Because the foundation is, for the sake, you, me, everyone who is at the bottom earning, salary, minimum wage, whatever, versus the C-suite executive, the vice executive. You understand what I'm saying?
So, yeah, Cesar, let me just tell you this, because you bring up something that is so darn important that I need to address. You said, why are they going against what actually is the one doing the work? That is because, remember I mentioned the Powell memo? Look it up when you get a chance. You can go to my website, egbertowillis.com, if you want to learn about the Powell memo, etc. But here's the interesting thing, right? We were indoctrinated into thinking some very silly things, like the reason we need profit is because people are inherently greedy. So therefore, if we take away certain levels of profits from corporations, that somehow we won't get innovation. But you just gave the answer to that, Cesar, and here's the answer you gave. Wait a minute. The engineer doesn't get all these bonuses, etc. He gets a salary. The secretary doesn't get all these bonuses, etc. I'm talking in the aggregate here. They get a salary. So the people who actually innovate, they aren't the ones benefiting from those big profits. They aren't the ones that get the bonuses and the dividends. That tells you that innovation doesn't require the excessive profits that is received by the executives who do very little, or the shareholders who are passive users of said income. You nailed it. And that is what we have to deprogram from people's minds, that these guys are job creators. No. Cesar, do you have a job? You are the job creator.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have a great day, my brother. All right. Let's go to Johnny. Come on.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.